guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel The Passionate Tutor. Today we are going to discuss about the forms of verbs, that is tense. So today our topic is tense. How many types of tense are there in English grammar? We will discuss in our today's videos. So let's start. First of all, we need to know what is tense. So tense is a forms of verb to express the time of an action. That is when the action is happening. That is described by the other, that is expressed by the time. We call this time of action is tense. টেন্স হলো ভার্বের এমন একটা পার্ট, এমন একটা ফর্ম যেটা ভার্বটা কখন অ্যাক্ট করছে বা কোনো একটা কাজ কখন হচ্ছে সেই টাইমটাকে ডিনোট করছে, আর সেই টাইম অফ অ্যাকশন বা সেই টাইমটাকেই আমরা টেন্স বলে থাকি। In English grammar we can see that there are three types of tenses, that is present tense, past tense and future tense. In these tenses, each of the tenses have four different parts: indefinite or simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So at first we are going to start about what is present tense or what are the parts of present tenses. Okay. First of all, we need to know the types of present tense. In present tense, we can divide it in four parts: indefinite, or we can say this as simple present. Next we come in present continuous tense. Remember, we will thoroughly discuss about each and every part of tenses in videos. Then come present perfect, and at last present perfect continuous tense. So what is simple present or present indefinite? If we say there are certain norms to identify the present indefinite tense, any work that is going to happen, that is happen in present times, we call it, or we use the verb simple present. Okay, how? Like in indefinite tense, present indefinite, or in simple present tense, we can use in such cases like in universal truth. For example, the earth moves round the sun. And write, the earth moves round the sun. Here our verb is moves. The moves is a simple, the moves is a present tense, and it, as the earth is third person singular, we use is after the verb. This is an universal statement, so we use this simple present or present indefinite. We should remember in every universal truth we use simple present tense. Then any act that happens in the present times, অর্থাৎ এখন চলছে, এখন যে কাজটা চলছে, বর্তমানে চলছে, সেই কাজটাকে ডিনোট করতে গেলে, সেই কাজটাকে বলতে গেলে আমরা সবসময় সিম্পল প্রেজেন্ট টেন্স ইউজ করব। যেমন আই ইট রাইস, আমি ভাত খাই। This is a habitual process, this is a permanent action, so we use simple present or present indefinite. Or in another cases, like any historical event, to make it more vivid, more alive, we can use simple present tense. For example, if we say that Akbar appoints Birbal in his kingdom, we all know that Akbar does not exist in today's life, does not exist in present. But to make this scene more alive, more vivid, we can use the simple present tense or present indefinite tense. অর্থাৎ পাস্টের কোনো ঘটনা, সেটাকে আমরা আরো উজ্জ্বল করে তোলার জন্য, আরো জিনিসটাকে লাইভলি করে তোলার জন্য আমরা কিন্তু ইনডিফিনিট টেন্স ব্যবহার করতে পারি। নেক্সট we come in present continuous tense. Okay, in present continuous tense we can see the structure is subject, be verb, main verb plus ing plus object, or that is in present continuous tense the action is still going on, যেটা এখনো চলছে সেটাকে ডিনোট করতে গেলে বা সেটাকে বলতে গেলে আমরা সবসময় প্রেজেন্ট কন্টিনিউয়াস টেন্স ইউজ করি। ফর এক্সাম্পল, at first we see the structure: subject plus be verb plus main verb plus ing plus object. This is the structure: subject plus be verb plus main verb plus ing plus object. For example, we can see that she is driving a car. Here she is the subject, is be verb, drive is the main verb, along with this we use ing, so that is driving, and then object is a car. She is driving a car. This is a present continuous tense. In this case the action is still going on, so we use is driving. This is present continuous tense. Next we see another example. Rima is preparing a delicious dish for her YouTube video. Rima, a person who is making a delicious dish for her videos. So here we can also see that is preparing is present continuous tense, which express that the action is still going on. Okay, next we come in present perfect tense. Next we come in present perfect tense. In present perfect tense we should remember that the action has just finished, okay, but the result is still affecting. Okay, in present perfect tense the action has just finished, like I have done a great job. So my job has already been done, but the action is still going on, but the result is still going on. অর্থাৎ এমন কাজ যেগুলো আমি অলরেডি করে ফেলেছি বা যে অ্যাকশনটা অলরেডি করা হয়ে গেছে, কিন্তু তার এফেক্টটা, তার যে রেশ সেটা এখনো রয়েছে, সেটা এখনো চলছে। তো সেই সব ক্ষেত্রে, সেই সব সেন্টেন্সের ক্ষেত্রে আমরা সবসময় প্রেজেন্ট পারফেক্ট টেন্স ইউজ করে থাকি। Okay, in this case we can see that the structure of this present perfect tense is subject, then has or have verb. As it is present tense, in present perfect tense we use has or have verb, then main verb or verb, and then participle form, past participle form, then object. For example, Ratul has done his work. So Ratul already done this work. Okay, ওর কাজটা শেষ হয়ে গেছে, তারপরেও রেজাল্টটা এখনো চলছে, অর্থাৎ কাজটা সবে মাত্র শেষ হয়েছে। এই সব ক্ষেত্রে in these cases we use present perfect tense. Next we come present perfect continuous tense. In present perfect continuous tense the structure should be remembered that subject, has or have verb, then plus been plus verb plus ing plus object. So what is present perfect continuous tense? In this case it expresses that the action has done a certain times ago, but the action has done, it's still going on. The action started a certain times before. কিছু সময় আগে কাজটা শুরু হয়েছিল, কয়েক বছর আগে কোনো কাজ শুরু হয়েছিল, কিন্তু সেটা এখনো চলছে। তো এই সব ক্ষেত্রে in such cases we use present perfect continuous tense, where the action has started earlier but it's still going on. For example, the building has been constructing since 1 year. এক বছর ধরে একটা বিল্ডিং চলছে, কনস্ট্রাক্ট চলছে। তো এই সব ক্ষেত্রে the since a certain time period, একটা টাইম পিরিয়ড আগে শুরু হয়েছিল এবং তখন থেকে কাজটা এখনো চলছে, এই সব ক্ষেত্রে আমরা প্রেজেন্ট পারফেক্ট কন্টিনিউয়াস টেন্স ইউজ করে থাকব। You should always remember the structure. This is very important. Next we come in past tense. Now we come in past tense. In past tense, as we have earlier said, that past tense also divide in 4 parts: simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. So what is simple past? The action or the act which happened in the past. Any past event, any past action is called as simple past. Or any habitual action that happened in the past, we can add in the simple past here, simple past option. So in simple past, the sentence structure should be subject plus verb, past form of the verb plus object. For example, she saw him last day at restaurant. Last day she saw him at restaurant. So what is the verb here? Saw. What is the present form of this verb? See. So the past form of see is saw, which is used as simple past form. Okay, so past tense এর ক্ষেত্রে এটাই বলা যে past tense এ এমন কোনো ঘটনা যেটা অলরেডি পাস্টে হয়ে গেছে, এনি পাস্ট ইভেন্টস, কোনো অতীতের যে কোনো ঘটনাকে আমরা past tense এ অ্যাড করতে পারি simple past এ। simple past এ any single action, any habitual action, any action we can add in this simple past, but the structure should be maintained. Next we come in past continuous tense. Just like present tense, in present continuous tense, past continuous tense also said about the action which was going on at a certain time on the past. In past continuous, the structure is subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing plus object. For example, he was eating pizza yesterday. Pizza is such a loving food, so he was eating pizza yesterday. Here we use he as a subject, was be verb, eat is main verb, along with this we use ing, eating pizza yesterday, that is object. So in past continuous tense we should know that the action was going on the past. কোনো কাজ যেটা অতীতে হচ্ছিল, যেটা অতীতে ঘটছিল, সেটাকে এক্সপ্রেস করার জন্য we use past continuous tense. Next we come in past perfect tense. In past perfect tense, the action, what is past perfect tense? Past perfect tense is such type of cases where a past action complete before another past action. Interesting, right? So we can see the structure. In past perfect tense, we see subject plus had plus verb. In verb we use past participle form. Then we use object. For example, in past perfect tense, the train had left before I reached the station. This is the most common example of past perfect, and I use this for your regarding. So in past perfect tense we see that the train is the subject, then we use had, and then we use past participle form of verb, that is left, leave, left. Then we use object as before I reach the station. As I have said that in past perfect tense we see that the action of the past event has complete before another action, another past action. কোনো একটা অতীতের ঘটনা ঘটার আগে অন্য একটা অতীতের ঘটনা ঘটে গেছে। এখানে যেমন এক্সাম্পল আমি বলেছি ট্রেনটা ছেড়ে গেল আমি স্টেশনে পৌঁছানোর আগেই, অর্থাৎ আমি স্টেশনে পৌঁছাতে যাচ্ছিলাম তার আগে ট্রেন অলরেডি প্ল্যাটফর্ম থেকে চলে গেছে। সো উই ইউজ দ্যাট দ্য ট্রেন হ্যাড লেফট, অলরেডি কাজটা হয়ে গেছে, কমপ্লিট হয়ে গেছে, কি অন্য একটা পাস্ট অ্যাকশনের রেসপেক্টে। This is past perfect. I hope you guys understand. Then it's come in past perfect continuous tense. So what is past perfect continuous tense? In past perfect continuous tense, an action was going on at a certain point of time and still going on in the past. কোনো একটা পাস্টের কোনো এক সময় থেকে শুরু হয়েছিল এবং পাস্টে তখন ওই কাজটা হয়ে চলেছিল। ঠিক যেমন আমরা প্রেজেন্ট কন্টিনিউয়াস টেন্স, প্রেজেন্ট পারফেক্ট কন্টিনিউয়াস টেন্স পড়েছি, জাস্ট লাইক এটা পাস্ট পারফেক্ট কন্টিনিউয়াস where you use the past form of the verb, like she had been living here since 10 years. সে এখানে বিগত 10 বছর ধরে রয়েছিল, অর্থাৎ একটা পাস্ট অ্যাকশনকে আমরা এক্সপ্রেস করছি কিভাবে না, she had been living here since 10 years. She is the subject, then had, we use had verb for the perfect tense, and here for perfect continuous tense, so we use had, then been, and then live is the main verb along with this ing, living here since 10 years, that is object. So we use when we want to express any past event which was going on at certain point of time, we use past perfect continuous tense. So we have already read what is present tense, what are the parts of present tense, and then what is past tense and what are the forms of past tense. Now we come in future tense. Now we have come at the very end point. Now we are discussing about future tense. So what is future tense? Any action that will happen tomorrow or after certain times, tomorrow or day after day. Any times that denotes the futurity of an action is called future tense. That is any an action that denotes or that express the futurity of any verb, futurity of any action, we call that is a future tense. In future tense we divide it only future indefinite, future continuous and future perfect. We do not use future perfect continuous tense because the uses of it is very little, or it's always also we can say that is negligible. Okay, so first of all we learn about what is future indefinite tense. Action which will happen in future, the action which will going to happen, that will be occur in future, we call it future indefinite. Any action, any the thing or any habitual action, like in present tense or in present indefinite tense, we can say that any habitual action that is present in tomorrow, that is going to happen at present, we call it present indefinite. At the same way we can say that in future indefinite we see that the action will going to happen tomorrow or in future. Here is the example, the structure. Before I started the example, there is the structure. I hope you guys see. Subject plus shall or will according to the subject. Subject plus shall or will plus verb plus object. I gave two examples. For example, I shall go to the park. I, here the subject, shall before, because I use I, so I use shall. I shall go to park tomorrow. I shall go to park next Wednesday. Okay, that refers that this is a future indefinite tense. Next example is he will come Delhi tomorrow. সে আগামীকাল দিল্লি আসছে। Okay, this denotes that this is a future indefinite tense. Next we come in future continuous tense. In future continuous tense, the structure is subject plus will or shall plus be plus verb plus ing plus object. For example, I can say that I shall be joining you later. আমি তোমাদের পরে জয়েন করব। So I use I shall plus be plus join, and along with join I use ing because this is future continuous tense, an action that denotes the action will going to be happen in future. So we use future continuous tense. I shall be joining you later. আমি তোমাদের পরে জয়েন করব, করতেই পারি, মানে আমি তখন কাজটা করব, অলরেডি সেটা ইন ফিউচারে করতে চলেছি, তাই আমি ইউজ করেছি ফিউচার কন্টিনিউয়াস টেন্স। ইন ফিউচার পারফেক্ট টেন্স দ্য স্ট্রাকচার ইজ সাবজেক্ট প্লাস শ্যাল অর উইল প্লাস হ্যাভ প্লাস verb, the past participle form of verb plus object. So what is future perfect tense? Just like present perfect, past perfect, the future perfect is also same, and action denotes the action will be going to happen, or action will going to happen at certain point of time. So that denotes the future perfect tense. কোনো একটা কাজ ভবিষ্যতে এক সময় হয়ে যাবে, সেইটা ডিনোট করার জন্য, সেটা বোঝানোর জন্য আমরা ফিউচার পারফেক্ট টেন্স ইউজ করে থাকি। So here is the structure I have already said. The example is they will have completed the work before you reach. তুমি পৌঁছানোর আগেই তারা কাজটা কমপ্লিট করে ফেলবে। অর্থাৎ in futurity আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি we can assume or we can predict that they will already finish the work before I reach or before you reach. So here the future perfect tense, and this is the end of the class. So what we have read in this class, first of all present tense, the parts of present tense, that is present indefinite, present continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Then we come in past tense, simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. I hope you guys understand what it really means. This look, the forms of verb is very much important to construct a sentence, to write to any writing skill we use tenses, and this is a very much vital part of any writing skill, any writings. So we must learn it appropriately so that we can speak, we can write a proper English terms, a proper English writing. Not only writing, when we talk in English, when we converse in English, the tense is very much important part of it. So I hope you guys understand this well. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. And I have also a Facebook page, that is the Passionate Tutor. You can also follow me on that page. Thank you.